mm. All right, I think this is better now. Yeah, definitely. Fuck hell. Gone wrong with the stream health. All right, so today I'm going to be discussing about Rocker Ali's videos and Mouse Power's videos. Well, let's see. Look into our eyes. Okay, so wait a second. Let me just get the video on Rocker Ali's dear white people. I think I will be reacting to it. Yeah, so wait a second. All right, let me try. Why? How? How did they get this? Okay, here's a pro. bringing politics into this. Also, is that supposed to be the European Union flag, but behind the bloody hand? Well, what does have anybody have to do with this? Trading individuality for hammer sickle. Wait, are you saying all black people are communists? Wow, that is just a terrible stereotype. Also, that's a bad joke, bro. What the hell? Ghost of comatose. What? Like a ripple. What the hell? How? Why have you brought in food? I thought this is only about dear white people. What the hell is that? Oh, that's actually true. You know, some of black people dress up as Jewish people. Like, come on, man. Now on Netflix. Yeah, Raka Raka Coolie. That's dark, yo. That's dark. Ooh, dark shit. Hmm. Well, my impression is that Raka Raka Ali is a comedian troll. It's a comedic troll. So there's a few problems with one his work. First problem is that he uses over dramatic um, stereotypes of black people. For example, they smoke crack and wear jinkos, and the house is made of jinkos, etc. So, and he's just doing a parody. I know he's doing a parody, but some of the stereotypes are just can be interpreted as offensive. And also, why did you have to bring this ideology, authoritarian ideology, into the mix? Not everyone is one. So this has gone flat out loud. But I know he did some Jewish videos parody about other people. He also did about the Illuminati fucking you about. Okay, so I think the next video will be mouse power. Okay, let's see. Without further ado, yeah, let's go. So okay, so what's the point of having your League of Nerds? I think it's just cringy. It just exposes yourself mouse power as a. I don't think it's a good feedback by your friends. I think you shouldn't have included this because this has nothing to do with your channel. You said originally your channel is gonna be partially separate from your other people, showing your peers doing videos with you together. So that was your main purpose of having your own channel with 55,000 subscribers. So I don't understand why you're doing this, having this with you, saying it's a fuck up all the way. So it just shows you that you're not committed. What what is this? What is this? You know the reason I still watch your videos is because you are at least more sensible than the other two people in your video. I know they're funny, they're trying to be funny, but the level of comedy is the level of comedic values is sharply in contrast to Raka Ali's videos. Well, I would say Mouse Power, you and Raka Ali are kind of in the same league with one another. The reason why you're in the same league with one another is because some of your slandering tactics and appears to be just comedic value satire or whatever you call it. You already did in your other top 10 videos, so it's still kind of true now. So you haven't improved anyway. God, are you actually committed? Okay, I think to this point, Mouse Power, you should just do anime reviews. Just stop with your serious issues reviews. It just looks like you just want to do satire. Okay, there's a better YouTuber I'd like to recommend to you folks if you're watching my live stream. It's Awakening with JP. He does much better videos than Mouse Power. I'm sorry, man. I have to say that. I have to ruin your faith. Faith, actually, not faith. So yeah, let's carry on with the video. It's just 1 minute into the video. Oh my days, what are you? So you're saying you don't edit your freaking videos? Okay, so you're the so you're basically saying you're in the league. You three people are in the league with me, or okay. This is getting awkward. Entertaining content. What? This is your channel, and you're going on tangent. If you want to criticize yourself, just criticize yourself, not a group. You said you're for the individuality, not for the collective. Look, okay, so here's your point. You're saying that you're in league with the nerds and the nerds help you. Of course, we'd love to hear you what your peers like to say, but you are saying it in your own fashion. Okay, so there's a problem with the format of your videos from even though you wanted a chill out version of your videos, what you get the end result is you slandering people, making a diss track of someone. Actually, no, you don't do music, so I wouldn't call it a diss track. Let me take it back. I would say you're just I don't know, being trying to be deliberately boring. What I'm saying, this what I'm saying. That okay. This I think there's a better video. Let me look at this. Ever. Okay, let's look at the anarchist cookbook. Okay. Okay, let me. I want to hear about what you have to say about the anarchist cookbook because I'm desperately want to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, um, from your perspective, you only got into this is because of mainstream documentary. So, and here's the issue I have with that is because when you got into it, you just came from a documentary part. So basically, you will only become interested because of a documentary. And that's worrisome because what you are dealing with is a really sensitive topic that William Powell admittedly that he thinks should be taken off the shelf, this anarchist cookbook, which sometimes I disagree. I think this book shouldn't be banned or that. But I can understand what's the fuss. I can understand what's the fuss you don't understand about is because I think you haven't dwell deeper. Yeah, don't believe you dwell deep enough into the subject because this man has been linked with many associations and troubles with the authorities. And William Powell has, you were going to go on explain about why he has his books and why he want to retract them and yeah all that. But there's a problem here is that he sold the copyrights to the publisher. So basically, he has no rights to say what is going to be done to his books. So basically, the publisher are free to publish his books. Yeah, let's carry on. Yeah, a background story. William Powell, in his late 90s now, I believe, he really regret writing the anarchist cookbook, and he believed that his art has led to many terrorist acts like the Columbine, Oklahoma shooting. But they're only a small minority of the case that's involved with him. So, in order, I think for you to discuss this mouse power, I think you need to look a bit further into why this is a sensitive topic rather than just talk about in your introduction, rather weak. Why you think it's a dangerous book? Because you think in the end of the video it's dangerous apparently. Mouse power, you don't have to say that. You don't have to say you can buy it from Amazon and get a copy. You don't have to because all around our lives, many of my subscribers even are using Amazon, except a few that aren't using Amazon because everyone heard of Amazon and you can get anything from Amazon nowadays, even organic, apparent organic foods from China. So let's just continue. Obnoxious thinking of what anarchism was from the 90s. Dude, have some respect for the book. I can't believe this. Obnoxious 60 pages writing. You sure about that? Have you actually even read 60 pages or 16 pages? Can't believe this, man. Okay, let me just hold a second. Look into the dark eye. Let's just see how what a deep rabbit hole I have gone in the YouTube now. I kind of regret now of having to watch Mouse Power's video and give me a really look at. I'm sorry, but everyone, you need to look this person's uh, look at this person's eyes. It's like it feels like I'm a prey to him. Like like the oh my days. I know he's being serious. Angsty teenagers. Okay, so angsty. You could have used other words like hormone-driven teenagers, immature teenagers. Oh, actually, not immature. Hormone-driven teenagers. Angst. Who use these words nowadays? Who use these words in their vocabulary? And I'm a person who is rich with vocabulary. You see, rich, full of vocabulary. This guy uses technical terms like ants to describe somebody. And it's simply you could you okay. I have a problem with this now. You could have told us that you were reading the front cover pages, introduction to anarchism, all that. You could have told us that this this guy has written so much um long-winded like essay like writing about his personal belief and ideology system. That would have summed up easily. You wouldn't have to use the word angst. The ego, George's ego. Okay, so my days. You're talking about on drugs and you just slandered him. What? Okay, basically, in the first annoyance about his words is that I'm not trying to be politically correct, like some of his fans will be attacking me for. Mouse Power just slandered literal material, and one of the biggest key things about being a rationalist is having an open mind when becoming interested when reading something. So when you have an open mind, you can start absorbing the perspective of what the writer, no, I mean not the attitude of the writer. So you can absorb the attitude of the writer. But what he is doing is basically the opposite of what intellectually rationalists does. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. This has gone a bit too far. I just interested in chapter one, drugs. Those my days. I just want to understand chapter one. So I want to know why you're doing. I'm still getting confused. Why the point? What is the point you want to speak about chapter one so much that you put it in the title? You reviews and what the hell? You just giving your credentials to cover your face. No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that right now. You should just get cut the crap and go straight to the literature, and from then after you summarize chapter 1, begin your criticism. Then I could understand. But now you're just laying out, cut out. You can just cut this out, man. Kim. This is written from the attitudes of a teenager. You're basically trying to bully a teenager. You're trying to monopolize an authority over the use of reason. I'm not saying you shouldn't have an authority over what you say, but having to slander somebody for going through that period, it's obscene and it's disrespectful in all its many ways. It's disrespectful to the writer. Treat your source materials with ease and with respect, please, Mouse Power. Mr. Power, I know your ego is getting in the way of your rationality and open minded reasoning. You still can't seem to grasp the idea that people are different and you should treat people according to their values and according to their needs. Does it say it? Where in the text does it say you need to require specialist glassware? You're saying that. You're inserting your own thoughts into the book, right? Really? Really? Is this the best you can do, Mouse Power? I seems to be yelling at the screen right now, but I'm actually trying to have at least the gist of understanding at a direction where he is trying to go with this chapter 1. Know how, yeah, yeah. I agree strongly with you, Mouse Power, there. I do agree. A professional should be doing this because of health hazards and risk. Yeah. You said some of those things you don't have access to. I can understand LSD, but hash soup, eggs, old safety flour, a quarter of canned cooked peas. They're just instruction manual, dude. Yeah, it's directly copied from scientific literature. Yeah, sure. Are you sure about that, bro? Okay, I'm sorry. Why are you laughing at the camera? Um, for that split of a second. That was creepy, man. That was creepy. I really need to see this. And then requires. What are you doing? Are you treating us like little children? You know your audience aren't little children. Maybe I sound like one, but I definitely not a man child like Donald Trump. Definitely not like a man child like Donald Trump or people like Pinochet. I think the word you were trying to use is not modifying but substituting objects from a lab from your daily households, like, yeah, like from a hardware store. So actually no, acids, you can still buy acids from, let's see, um hardware stores that sells you cars. No, 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 sorry, not hardware stores, like car manufacturing stores. Yeah, the battery acids, you know that. But not in Britain because it's made illegal since the making of this video. Everyone, you might be thinking I'm egotistical in my own rights, but Mouse Power is. I don't have any grudge against guy, but I feel like he's inserting words that are wrong for the context that he is talking about. Because I used to do that as well, Mr. Powers or Mr. Miles. Yeah, please, when people watch my videos, I think that I'm not articulating correctly. Please, just 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 remain. What should I say? Just remain skeptical of what I say. Yeah, makeshift. Yeah, he's basically, yeah, asking people to substituting another object for another object, which I don't see anything wrong with it. For example, many other cultures, including other bad laboratories, they also substitute ones for less quality stuff so they can do an experiment. Yeah, because some of the labs, they can't economically sustain themselves because of funds, so they are using a less quality to do it. It's not that difficult to understand, Mouse, that you're substituting something for another, doing a makeshift by improvising to give this improvising a tiny amount of the props for the end goal, which is the same end goal as what you would expect from a lab, but not necessarily in this case. Improvise can get yourself killed, and that's the health hazard I'm really worried about.